It is the year 2025 and the world economy has been going through a prolonged period of uncertainty. Recently, the International Monetary Fund released its latest update on the world economic outlook. This report is published twice a year, in April and October, with updates in January and July. This time, the July update has been released and its title is Global Economy, Tenuous Resilience Amid Persistent Uncertainty, indicating a fragile but surviving global economy that is continuously struggling with uncertainty. From the COVID-19 pandemic to the Russia-Ukraine war, sharp inflation, interest rate hikes, and now the heavy tariffs imposed by the US, these events have repeatedly shaken the global economy. Still, the world economy has not collapsed. It is moving forward, slowly, with faltering steps, but it is moving. According to the IMF, the global growth rate is expected to be 3% in 2025 and 3.1% in 2026. This is slightly better than previous estimates, but this recovery lacks stability. In fact, this recovery is unstable. The tariffs imposed by the US, which began during President Trump's second term, continue to be a major factor of uncertainty. The tariff wars could strike another blow to global growth. This is not good news for any country, especially developing nations whose economies are already struggling with debt and investment crisis. Other risks are not few either. Ongoing conflicts in the Middle East and Ukraine could disrupt global supply chains. The prices of crude oil, food, and fertilizers may rise again, leading to the threat of inflation. Additionally, governments around the world are still accumulating massive debts. This will lead to further increases in interest rates, particularly in advanced economies. But the impact will not be limited to just them. Developing countries will also have to bear the heavy cost as investments are already considered risky for them. Amidst this global picture, if there is any country that has shown the most positive image, it is India. The IMF estimates that India will grow at a rate of 6.4% in 2025. This is lower than 2023, but quite impressive by global standards. At a time when major economies like the US, Europe, and Japan are growing at barely 1 to 2%, India's growth rate of over 6% is a beacon of hope. This means that India is consistently outpacing those developed countries that once led the global economy. European countries like Germany and the UK are slowly recovering, but their growth rates remain weak. Japan's situation is not much better, while Russia is now facing the economic consequences of its military conflicts. Countries like Pakistan, which have just started moving towards stability, also have a very slow growth rate, while their GDP size is much smaller compared to India. This entire story paints a picture of the global economy that appears stable from the outside, but is in fact surrounded by dangers from within. The message of the IMF report is clear. The world economy is moving forward, but at any moment, it could face a new shock. Transparency in policy making, geopolitical stability, and global cooperation could be the solution. For countries like India, this is the time to turn this instability into an opportunity. Strong economic policies, investment in infrastructure, and a strategy to become a reliable partner in global supply chains could transform India into a global economic power. This is what makes this report all the more significant from India's perspective. Recently, the Khrushchevskoye volcano, located on the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia, erupted following a powerful earthquake. It is noteworthy that this is the highest active volcano in Eurasia. On 30th July 2025, the 8.8 magnitude earthquake in the Pacific Ocean triggered the activity of this volcano. The Kamchatka Peninsula is located on the Pacific Ocean's Ring of Fire between the Okhotsk Sea in the west and the Pacific Ocean and Bering Sea in the east. It is important to mention that this peninsula is located at the junction of the Pacific and North American tectonic plates, making it an extremely active seismic zone. Recently, Canada announced its plan to recognize Palestine as an independent state at the United Nations General Assembly in September 2025. Prime Minister Mark Carney made this decision in the context of the growing suffering of Palestinian citizens and the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The Canadian Prime Minister stated that this planned step is based on Palestinian Authority's commitment to reforms, which includes fundamental changes in its governance and a commitment to hold general elections in 2026. Recently, the United Nations held an emergency meeting regarding the extremely high accommodation costs for the COP30 Climate Summit, which will be held in November 2025 in Belém, Brazil. It is notable that there are only 18,000 hotel beds available in Belém, while approximately 45,000 participants are expected to attend the summit. Some hotels have set charges as high as $700 per night, which is far above the UN's daily allowance limit of $149 for Belém. Brazil has arranged for 6,000 additional beds on 2 cruise ships to resolve this issue. Viewers, we conclude the discussion here and note today's question. What steps should India take in the context of global uncertainties outlined in the IMF report to strengthen its global economic position so that India can emerge as a global power? Analyze.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.